Episode 1 of Those About to Die begins in ancient Rome, where we meet the ambitious upstart Tenax, owner of a betting tavern and operator of gambling operations for the gladiatorial games. These games are far more than a mere distraction for the new emperor Vespasian's turbulent rule. Vespasian, who happens to be a former general, emerged victorious in the fight for the throne after the previous emperor ended his life. Vespasian, along with his sons, the political Domitian, his youngest, and the general Titus, his eldest, mark the beginning of the Flavian dynasty. We are introduced to the new gaming arena being constructed from the spoils of Titus's victory over Judea, the Flavian Amphitheatre. It's here we meet the four racing factions, or teams, categorised into the red, white, green and blue houses. Unlike usual practice, Vespasian has refused to sell shares of the amphitheatre, declaring it to be for the people. This decision has ruffled feathers from the faction lords who worry about the Flavians threatening their existence and redirecting the wealth from the older arena, Circus Maximus, to the new one. While these events unfold in Rome, we move to Numidia, the Roman province in northern Africa, where a pair of siblings are taken to Rome as slaves for killing a Roman soldier in self-defense. Their mother, Calla, a Numidian trader, immediately gathers her resources and heads to Rome while her son, Kwame, hunts a lion for the Romans. Trouble ensues in the city as the empire struggles to transport grain, leading to widespread starvation. A single spark ignites into a wildfire as rioters spread throughout the city towards the emperor's palace. Domitian suggests starting a distraction for the masses, and thus the bells ring to signal the beginning of the games, causing the people to scramble to watch the match. Meanwhile, Tenax prepares for the betting of the games and compels Scorpus, the hero of the games and a renowned champion, to participate, drawing in a huge number of bettors. 3 Spaniards arrive in Rome while this is happening to sell their elite horses. A man named Rufus, deeply in debt to Tenax, visits a prophetess for predictions on the course of the game. Following her advice, he bets on Scorpus in exchange for 500 shares of the blue faction, shares that belong to his wife and was secretly stolen. Tenax immediately instructs Scorpus to win the match in a certain way, so Tenax can win the bet. The game begins and ends in Scorpus's victory, with the collateral damage of 2 riders who die in a chariot clash due to malfunctioning wheels. The people are happy and completely distracted from their grievances with the emperor. After the games, Tenax pays the prophetess, who is revealed to be his accomplice. Tenax plans to sell the blue faction's shares and accumulate enough wealth to start a new faction, aiming to disrupt the city's wealthy status quo. Later, Vespasian calls Titus, disappointed in the delay over grain transportation. He is further annoyed by Titus's relationship with the Judean queen and demands she be sent back, threatening Titus's chances of becoming emperor. Unbeknownst to Titus, the queen visits a labour camp where 80,000 Judeans are enslaved and working to build the amphitheatre, or what we know now as a Roman Colosseum, using her position to help her people as much as possible. Kwame meets his imprisoned sisters and demands their release, only to be imprisoned himself. Their mother, Calla, finds them and persuades Kwame to demonstrate his fighting strength to avoid being sent to the mines, a certain death sentence. Kwame successfully gets himself recruited as a gladiator and negotiates for his sisters to be sent to Rome as well. This is possible due to the rising demand for gladiators with the increasing games. Calla plans to buy back her children in Rome. Meanwhile, Scorpus inspects the chariots damaged in the race and discovers one compromised, leading to the crash. And that is where episode 1 of Those About to Die comes to an end. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.